The next question is a three-part question. The first is 2 goals you have for yourself and your work at e-democracy. The next is 2 goals you want the city of St. Paul to consider in terms of doing justice work. And then 2 goals you want the state of Minnesota to do in terms of creating more justice. So
I have to think about that. So
yeah.
the first one is,
what are your professional goals for being at e-democracy? Why do you want to be here? Like 2 things you'd like to accomplish in your time here.
okay. Number.
So for example, I'd like a forum for food justice organizers, and I'd like to see us do an equity training with different district councils.
Okay. Okay. And then the second one is for St. Paul.
Yeah, so for example, a just transit system, broadband internet for all community members. Any number of different things like that. Or one justice goal you could have for the city of St. Paul.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of hard to think about
Yeah.
too. I could think about transit though. And the third one's for Minnesota overall?
Yeah, like one thing you'd like the city of Minnesota to take.
City of Minnesota.
Or the state of Minnesota. State of Minnesota. It's been that kind of day. I'd like us to have a deeper commitment to our lakes and to keeping our lakes and our woods safe and clean and free for the animals that live in them, for example.
Achievement gap.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll ask the question one more time. So we've asked this question a couple of times now to other staff members. What are 2 goals you have for yourself at e-democracy? What are 2 goals you have for the city of St. Paul? And one goal is fine. And what is 1 or 2 goals you have for the state of Minnesota?
For myself at e-democracy, one, I would like to start an artist forum because I think that it is a perfect space for artists that does want to use their art for social justice and to be partners of social justice work for them to actually have an online place to meet other than Facebook. My number 2 goal is to have at least 2 forums on the east side meet the 10% household that we're trying to reach. For example, over at the east side, greater east side, I believe we're at 450 right now, yay. And we are aiming to reach 954 members, so like that. For the city, I have only one goal I could think of. I would like there to be, I know that the St. Paul Foundation has given out a grant to some district councils to talk about race. And so my goal is for there to be forums, events that's actually well intentionally planned to be inclusive on having different people plan it, like actually like a diverse amount of people planning it, so that it's not just a project where people would just talk about race and then be done with it, but for it to be a starting point, for there to be real changes and real conversations about racial justice in terms of maybe how people feel about the Trayvon Martin case and things like that. And then for the state of Minnesota, I guess I only have one goal as well. I would like for the state of Minnesota, and I guess this is in connection with the talks about race, for Minnesota to look at its achievement gap and to create long-term plans that will actually close down the achievement gap in Minnesota because it is one of the largest achievement gap in the nation. And it's very sad the fact that we have such great school systems. So I would love to see that happening.
All right. One of my favorite parts of this interview and the interviews with all the staff has been asking them their favorite quote. It could be from a movie, a song lyric, a TV show, something you read in a book, or something that a personal hero or heroine might have said. What's your favorite quote or favorite word? Something that inspires you.
I have a lot of favorite quotes, but I could start with something I saw from Kung Fu Panda. And this quote goes, "Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That is why it is called the present."
Well, thank you, Chili, for speaking with us today. I'm really excited to show this video to our forum users and to post it on the blog. This video is going to be, I'll do what I need to do with it, and we'll post it up in a blog post. It'll be up this week, so hopefully by Thursday morning.
Okay.
So